meaning of your destiny number as regards to your career and your personality. Destiny number is the sum total of the actual assignment and actual purpose you have come to this earth to fulfill. It is expression of numbers in terms of who exactly you are. Recently in my last video, I posted a video about a destiny number. And then I also tried to bring out the fact that you need to be using this destiny number to get a lot of favor. And the direction I was talking in that video was actually the spiritual side. But by God's grace, in today's video, I want to tell you in concrete terms what it means physically as far as destiny number is concerned. Believe me, no child is a product of biological mistake. Every child in this world was pre-planned for before the child come into this world, irrespective of the avenue or whosoever that give birth to that child. Like I normally believe that there's nothing like irresponsible children. We can only say we have irresponsible parents. Maybe you see people that give birth to children and try to abandon them. And believe me, that is why it is very, very dangerous and bad to abort any child. And that's why once you abort a child, you have activated promise and fail. It takes grace of God for that to be erased, because every child you see on this earth, God has pre-planned for them. That's why even when a woman is pregnant, expecting a baby, and goes to the hospital for checkup, the hospital or the doctor will give them what is called EDD, expected date of delivery. They will always tell you that that date will be either 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after. It is only the Almighty God in heaven that knows exactly the day that child is coming into this world, because the particular day that child will enter into this world have a kind of correlation with the element that the child is coming with, the destiny of the child. And that is why the spirit of that child is tied to that day, and there is a extraordinary force or angel helping to usher that child into the world, and the star of that child will now be seen. That's why when Jesus was giving birth to, there was a special star seen in heaven to show that this child that is coming right now is not ordinary child. That is how everybody comes with their star and their destiny. And that is why the summary of your destiny number can only be ascertained through your date of birth. So the date of birth is very, very important. If only you can follow me till the end of this video, I will show you how your destiny number have a lot to do with your career and personality. Perhaps you will understand why you are yet not progressing. Maybe you are not in line with the actual destiny you carry to come into this world to fulfill, so that you will redirect your life. Even as this year is coming to an end, by next year you will see yourself in another dimension as you have started pursuing your right destiny. So welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I discuss 3 important variables, which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, when you understand and master these 3 very well, there is no limit to your achievement. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you're highly welcome. Please do it to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you for all your thumbs up, your positive comments, your blessings. May God bless you back and surprise you and give you everything it takes to achieve greatness in this life. Then for my new timers, please go through the channel, irrespective of whatever is your problem or whatever you are going through right now. Believe me, when you watch some videos in this channel, one way or the other, you will actually get solution. You're coming into this channel is not by accident, but God want to realign your life so that you'll be able to fulfill your destiny and achieve greatness. So without wasting time, let's get straight to the video of today. Before I actually do the video of today, I think it will be necessary if I teach how to calculate your destiny number, because some people are still asking questions showing that they are not yet clarified. So you need to understand how the destiny number is calculated. First of all, know that it's calculated from your date of birth, and that date of birth, you calculate everything, add all the numbers as a single digit, and then destiny number is normally 1-digit number. It falls between 1 to 9, though there are some numbers that when you come across it in destiny number, it's not advisable to add it. Like when you come across 2 the same digit number like 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. You stop with 55. Don't try to add it. It means that you have double personality of whatever one means. These are the people we normally call genius. They become extraordinary in any destiny they fall into. So for those ones, we don't really advise you to add it. And then for more emphasis, as a teacher I am, let me also show you practical example. So for more emphasis, this is how destiny number is being calculated using the day of birth, then plus the month, then plus the year. Now let's assume that this person is born on 24th March 1954. Then you have 24 as the day, then March is the third 3 months of the year, which is January, February, March, which is 03 now. Then 1954, you now have 1954. So what does this mean? 24, you are going to add 2 plus 4, which is the day, which gives us 6. Then 3, which is March, is 03. You now have 03, or you just call it plain 3 so that you will not be confused. Then 1954, you now add 1 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4, which gives us, we now have 6, we now have 3, and we now have 19. So 6 plus 3 gives us what? 9. 9 plus 19, we now have 28. Then by the time you add 2 plus 8 together, because destiny number have to be a single digit, we now get 10. Either this person decide to leave this 10 as 10 or reduce it further as 1, because 10 and 1 in destiny number is actually the same thing. Therefore, let's assume I decide to reduce it to 1. We now have 1 plus 0 is equals to 1. This is this person's destiny number. So the question is, what has this got to do with this person's personality, this person's career, this person's life, and this person's destiny, glory, and star in life? Let's go ahead. Now, the summary of that calculation will actually help this person in what we call SWOT analysis, SWOT. So where S means strength, W means weaknesses, O means opportunities, and T means threats. It will help this individual to understand the areas that he has strength in this life, that if he begin to pursue his career towards this direction, he will surely make it. Then this person will also now know his areas of what? Weaknesses, that if he begin to spend his strength in this side, he may not make much progress because there's no extraordinary grace or power helping that person in that side. Then opportunity will now help this person to know the opportunities that is available in that particular area that he has decided to choose, and then know also threats. What are the risk factors that is surrounding it? You discover that when we understand some of these things, life becomes easy for us, because even in terms of marriage, you will understand the right person to marry, and you will not end in quarrel or separation. You will now understand the type of career. You will not be confused when you get to university and then you begin to think of the career, or some parents that are pushing their children into a particular career that is not actually their destiny, and because of that they begin to fight unnecessary battle and start struggling, which they should not. Anyway, even though for Christians the Bible says that we can actually do all things through Christ who strengthens us, and I normally say that there is actually the fifth element, which actually is your human mind, and whatever your human mind conceive that you can actually achieve. But I want to tell you one thing: no matter how gifted, no matter the strength, the ability, and the giftedness you have, there is limit to what you can do, because you cannot actually do everything. There is some things that you will specialize in and you make a better progress. So let's look at the personality, or what the meaning of each of this destiny number, so that we'll be able to dictate the career that is available. So that some of you that are yet not doing anything, or the things you are doing and you are struggling in it, you will now find out that probably this is why you are struggling. You can now make proper adjustment, because I want to see all of us in this channel achieving our destiny to another level. Believe me, I came into social media for a purpose. I'm a woman with divine purpose to help people rediscover themselves and achieve their destiny. The first number in destiny number is actually number 1. Number 1 simply means individualism. I am. In other words, this person is better if this person is pursuing personal interest more than group interest. That is to tell you, it's not everybody that is destined to be somebody that will be working among people. Some people are actually destined to just be doing something that benefits them personally, not actually about serving people. In other words, these people can be better if they are found in military. They will also do well if they are in entertainment industry. They are also a kind of creative. And also, these people will also do well when they are entrepreneurs, that is, chief executive of their own personal business, not working for people. They are like self-employed businessmen, lawyers who will not work under people, but will have their own personal chambers. They will be like contractors, engineers, graphic design, any profession that will lead them into being alone. Not that they're working for people and then probably people are dictating their life. They'd like to be their own boss and not lord about for any reason. That is their nature, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's why it's very good that you know your date of birth, because it will now help this person to know the career the person will pursue. If he gets to university, this person will always do good if he's in an engineer, as far as the kind of career is concerned. So may God help you to understand others. Then number 2 is means partnership. As that number, partnership, it means this person will always do well if he's working with people. In other words, these destiny numbers will always be good where they are found like teachers, they are caregivers like nurse, doctors, they are like therapists, they are like counselors, they are like politicians. Anything that they will do, real estate managers, any place they will be, there must be people that they are working with, and most of the times they may not be the one that is a kind of the boss. They work in collaboration with other people. They can equally do well as doctors, as therapists. They can do well as fashion designers. And then, but the most important thing is that they must work with some other persons. They are not just working alone. And this type of doctors will end up working for government, working for people, not really establishing their own business or something like that. So you see the reason why parents, you need to be careful how you choose career for your children so that they will not be frustrated. Choose career that will a kind of align with their destiny. That's why I try to mention the best careers in it, like number one, engineer. For those that want to answer mommy engineer, mommy doctor. So for number two, doctor will always go, but that doctor will likely work under somebody, not the one that can establish his own hospital because he may not be able to manage it. So that is that number two. Then number three means creativity. I create. These people are highly creative. They have high level of reflective imaginary thinking that they can, from the power of imagination, bring something into existence. They are mostly the most dynamic people. They don't like following the course of how of things. They like to do it in their own way, do things unconventional way, but they will be outstanding in that particular thing. The careers that is always good for this type of people is something like writing. They can be a good writers. They can be a good film producers. They can equally be a good public relations. They can equally be a good mass media. They can be biologists. They can equally be found in medical sciences. And when they are there, they make extraordinary a kind of contribution. You see them inventing or treating a sickness that seems that it has no cure because there is an extraordinary force when it has to do with creativity. They are, in fact, one of the most dynamic. They can change and be in any profession at any time, fit into any profession easily. Can also do good in broadcasting and so on and so forth. The fourth one is actually work. We build. They are like builders. These people, by God's grace, are highly disciplined people. They actually like to ensure that things are done in order and decently. They organize very well. They don't like mistakes in whatever they're doing. They are very careful people. For example, athletes, accountants, lawyers, financial planners, bankers, engineers, landscapers. That's when they are involved in anything, they make sure that it is done very carefully. So when they are in the bank, they will never lose money because they are not careless people. They are builders. When people are scattering, they have degrees to gather together. Then number five, it simply means adventure. That is people that like to explore. They like to explore new opportunities. They like to find out new things and they kind of adapt to that new things for the betterment and enjoyment of their life. Yes, the best career for these people are always piloting. They like traveling. They like seeing new things. They also like public relations, where they will be meeting new people, discovering new things. They are also good at advertising for other people, and so on and so forth. They equally like to take risk and then ready to bear the consequence. For example, they are the one that would like to go to play lottos, the gambling, risky things, and then whatever that comes out of it, they take it without fear. Destiny number six are actually people that group of service. They like to support good venture and ensure that that venture is profitable. Like they are very good in engineering, construction work, carpentry work, and so on and so forth. Anywhere they will serve and make sure that things are done right. That is where you find number six. Number seven are people that are actually mystical. We can call them as support. They like to support mysticism, try to find out mysteries in life, and then use it to help people and solve their problem. They equally like to be independent. They are problem solvers. They are brilliant, indigenous people. And because of that, their destiny number, it pursues them into digging into the unknown to use it in order for their well-being and also help people around them. They are always science inclined in whatever field or when it comes to a kind of career, they are good in sciences. And they're also the people that end up as spiritualists, pastors, evangelists, and so on. But when it comes to educational career, they do well in any career that has to do with sciences, where they will study physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics. These people are exceptional in it. So when you have a child that the destiny number is seven, encourage that child to go in for sciences. If he end up as a doctor, he will do well. His own doctor will be exceptional because even spiritually, 7 is number of perfection. If you now end up as an engineer, you become an exceptional engineer. Any field you see them operating, they always come out as exceptional. By God's grace, in the next video, I will also explain the spiritual part of the meaning of these numbers. Destiny number 8 simply means power. It means I lead. These are actually the people that will do well if they are found in the politics because that is their destiny. And not only that, they do work of anything that will have to enforce power, like law enforcement agencies. They will also do well as surgeons. When they become a doctor, they must strive to attain the position of the chief consultant. Wherever you see them, they don't want to end up anything small. They continue going higher until they get to their peak of their careers. You will see them when they are pharmacists, they will do it in PhD. Any area you find themselves, they want to be the leader. If they are in organization, they will aspire to make sure that they get to that peak of our organization. So when you have a child like that, or you are in that position, pray that God will take you to the peak of your career because you are meant to be a leader. You are not meant to be led by anyone. Even though you are working with people, you must be the one in charge. And then if you also have the grace to go into politics, why not? Why we are suffering today is because people that are not worthy to be in politics are there. But when the right people are in politics, they will make right policies that will favor the nation and the suffering reduce. The last but not the least is actually 9. 9 means I teach. There are people with full of wisdom, and by the name, you will know that they are born to be teachers, lecturers, people that will impart knowledge. Even when they are doctors, their own doctors will be those that are teaching in the university to teach other doctors, not actually to go and practice that profession. If they become a lawyer, they will end up in university teaching other lawyers, grooming people. That is their original destiny. They do well in social sciences, this type of people. So I believe that one way or the other you have learned some things. Then let me get to people that are 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. Now I told you that when you come across those, there is no need for you to a kind of addict. That, for example, if somebody is 11, it means brilliance, extraordinary. Even though this person want to work alone, have his own business, he will want to achieve excellence in it. They are genius. They are extraordinary. Whatever one is, means that they are double of that one. Likewise, number 2, you discover number 2 is we network. That even as this person in partnership, he does that partnership better than every other person. Whatever career you see in partnership, they have it double. They are extraordinary. People that are born with silver spoon, that are meant to stand out. If they are like, let me say, actors, now they are the one that will be winning an award. They stand out in whatever they do. And for 33 means artists, even though they are creative, their own creativity is beyond normal. They go to a higher level to be a kind of highly creative people that they will make high level of invention. For example, these mobile phones we are using today, and then something like Zoom and other internet facilities, most of the times we see that those people are the people that have this 33. Their thinking faculty is in another level, so they're able to kind of produce something. So it means that if you have children that have this type of destiny number, you have to put them in school for the exceptional children. You have to harness that their ability by making sure that they are in a good school that will help them to develop a school for the gifted, school for the intellectual, that will help that their potentials to come out. Then if it is 44, you know that 4 is already I work. In their own work, they become leadership. Now, you know, 4 is like builders. Now, they will not just build anyhow. They will protect and make sure that things are perfect. They are perfectionists. Then 55 is like individualism. I authenticate. Even though this person I adventure like number 5, their own is that they will do that adventure to the highest level. So if they actually want to be a pilot, they will make sure that they are reach to the peak of their career. So with this, I believe that you will rediscover yourself, that if you are doing one thing or the other and you are not doing it in this direction, or you have children, this will help you to guide them so that they will actually get into their destiny. This is why people are struggling. Everybody is born to be great, but because we are not aligned with our real destiny, we are suffering from nothing. That's why even the Bible said in Hosea 4 verses, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. But I believe that with this knowledge, you will be able to make extraordinary progress henceforth. So with this, I've actually come to the end of this video. If you find it helpful, please give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell notification so that you always get notified by YouTube once I upload a new video. Please don't forget to share this video and channel to everyone. You might also be helping others to rediscover themselves and achieve greatness and their destiny. So go and achieve greatness. Thank you so much for stopping by. See your lady Jenny saying bye-bye.